Hey, you ready to see what all this hype is about, Cade?
Man, I'm pretty good, too. You should watch my tape.
Oh, I seen the tape. You all right?
Well, you'll see a little more tonight. Pay attention.
I bet.
All right.
These may not be the team's doors we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect to think them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward. And boy, we are excited to see them.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivey. Isaiah Stewart out there with Weissman. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three. And Greg, you look at the expectations of MP, it has to weigh heavily on him.
Well, I mean, so much has been made about how he's the next big thing. And Kevin, very often players don't live up to the hype. But if MP is half as good as people think he'll be, this team has a star on their hands.
Detroit shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now, here's Ball. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Thompson. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against Miami. Passes to Stewart. Thompson against Ivey. And the pass to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. The three ball. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Now here's Thompson. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the foul. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
Ball against Cunningham. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And sometimes you forget Cunningham's height, but what he puts it to use down low.
Thompson against Ivey. The kick out to Williams. Back to Thompson. To the right side. Ball with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch and shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Cunningham against Ball. Free throw line jump shot. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here is Miller. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Miller's got his second bucket.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Stewart up top. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. Bogdanovich, no luck. Hornets leading by 3. Thompson in the corner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
We've got the reigning conference champions taking on MP and company. And this game is sort of a litmus test for both to see where they fall in the league's hierarchy.
Well, we know MP strives to be a contender each and every season. Beating the conference champs would be a step in the right direction. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Now, here's Ivey. After the miss from Thompson. Wiseman finds Cunningham. To the inside. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
To the paint. Back to Ball. Fires at the elbow. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
There's the lob to the hoop, and the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Ivy dishes to Cunningham. Shoots from the block. Williams with the block. Hornets leading by 3. On the wing, Thompson. To the middle. The kick out to Ball. Lets it fly from 18. They get it back. Back to Williams. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's the break. Pass to Cunningham. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And smart choice by Cunningham, using the floater to get that one today.
Here's Thompson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Ball. Joe Harris is checked in for the Pistons. Now here is Harris. Kicks it to Cunningham. Over Thompson. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from Harris. Cunningham's got 10 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Charlotte no good that time either.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now, here's Ivy. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. From downtown, drills it from outside. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And lightning fast. Ivy has to get rid of it before the knee can collapse there. And he did.
The kick out to Williams. Cunningham against Rozier. Bridges a screen on Cunningham. Here's Rozier. Gets himself open and drills it.
Well, the creativity of Terry Rozier off the bounce. This is what makes him so effective in pick-and-roll action.
Pass to Stewart. And that's going to be a travel. And some changes.
Come on, MP. We need to make something happen.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Thompson surveying the floor. Crosses over. No good. That would have tied it. The Pistons have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. On the floor for Detroit, Ivy is out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Duren. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich, and it's Stewart in at power forward. Now, here's Stewart. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The rebound by Richards.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Thompson misses.
The layup, I held it long.
Stolen by Thompson. The kick out to Ball. Thompson against Ivy. Back to Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws
We're
coming up.
picking him
Officials
every
on the call
time.
with the
Fuck
foul.
that.
It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. That sends Jaden Ivey to the free throw line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. And the free throw, no good. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
Here's Stewart after the made shot from Thompson. The shot by Ivey, no good. Ball, the pass to Thompson. Bridges against Stewart. Back to Bridges. They set the pick. This one for 3. It's good from long range.
Now, this is important that Miles Bridges continues to knock down shots from deep because it balances his ability to go off the dribble drive as well. Good to see him shoot it like this.
Now, here's Ivey. He's got 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And when it comes to the Charlotte Hornets, DB, this is a squad that wants to keep getting better, clearly.
Kevin, it shows you how challenging success and sustained success in particular is. This is an organization that has had pockets of success in the past. But the keys to this are you drafting well? Are you developing young talent? Have you built out a culture? Do you have top-down leadership that trickles through an organization? This is something Charlotte has to think about.
The first thing people mention about Ivey is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that will actually work at the end of the year when you play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Cans it from downtown.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. You know, there's no denying the talents of LaMelo Ball, Doris. Could this be what we see from guards in the future?
Well, we know what he brings, LaMelo, Kevin, and that's a blend of size and skill. He is a magician with the basketball in the open floor. The handle is tight. The shooting is getting better. We have to see this young man develop.
Miller's checked in for the Hornets. Then for the Pistons, Harris is checked in for Bogdanovich, and it's Cunningham in for Morris.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivey.
Thompson, left side. Passes it to Williams. For 3, Bridges. And play stops as it looks like.
Oh, man. Come on, God.
And so it's Jaden Ivey making things happen for Detroit. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping it. Right back after this break.
I'm learning.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
Shaq, this reminds me of our day. They're not just hoisting up 1,000 threes. They're dumping the ball inside to the paint.
On this game.
Now taking a closer look.
Learn the movement a little better.
And that is a wrap.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. We've got Williams. Bridges out there with Miller. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Now, Ivy, following Miles Bridges' 3-point attempt. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Ball against Cunningham. Williams, a screen on Cunningham. Thompson passes to Williams. Out to Thompson. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Wiseman. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And, Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. Lots of 4s. Even traditional 3s.
Wait till I learn that shot real good.
With
It's
MVP
over for
level
their
seasons for
probably.
guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
There's so much to love about Miles Bridges. Great basketball frame, willing to clean up the glass, can flat score it. There is plenty to like here.
Duren, he's checked in for James Wiseman. Now, here's Cunningham. Outside, Bogdanovich. For 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Thompson.
Yo,
The rebound
man,
by
come
Ivy.
on,
Pistons lead
man.
by 4. Cunningham outside. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bridges passes to Thompson. Back to Bridges. And the Hornets miss again.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Ivy kicks to Stewart. And here's Cunningham. He's got 18. Down low. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Miller, the pass to Thompson. Ivy against Miller. Thompson from long range. Rebound, Detroit. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time.
Early
That's
again. Man, fuck, man. See, and then they gonna do that right there. Now, come on now.